Hi everyone, welcome back to Silent Hunter 5. Welcome back to our weekly patrol. Sorry about last week, we had a few electrical storms here in the UK, which meant that the power kept going off, which meant I didn't have time to get a video out, so I do apologise for that. So last time, if you remember, the time ticked over to January 1943. So our missions down here around Rio and the oil tankers in the Caribbean have completed. We've still got this one here till the 15th of February, and there's one down in South Africa as well. So we're heading back into the mid-Atlantic to do that, but at the time being we've just come across a ship, which is grand. We've got a ship just ahead of us. So DTO won't stop shouting at me. Look at that, every minute, every 30, 15, well, hang on, 1, 2, 3 times during 2:31. Every 30 seconds he shut up!
3, 6.
God's sake! Okay, I've got it. You're triggering me now. God's sake, DTO. It's been a long voyage. We need to get back and have a bit of shore leave. I'm sick of these guys. I'm sick of these guys. Right, so we've got smoke on the horizon. 339.
Smoke on the horizon, bearing 336.
I'll jump on the Uzo and we'll use that instead. Right, 336. There. Oh, there's two ships. Right, okay. We will start to plot that then and see if we can set up an ambush. I'll get down here for a second so you can go to periscope depth. Are they appearing on the map? They are. Now, which way are they going? That's the key. We had plotted our course all the way over there, but obviously we're going to change that now. Yes, so, as DT interrupted me and I got frustrated. Oh, they disappeared off the map. Brilliant. There they are.
Bearing 339.
So we'll come this way. I'm not quite sure exactly which way. They're going away from us. Okay, that's interesting. So we may need to blat around them and set up an ambush ahead of them. That's something we can surely do. Visibility, as you can see, is quite narrow for them, so we can probably speed up to try and get ahead of them. And that's what we'll do. So yes, thanks ever so much for all your continued support and your understanding through last week's no patrol log. Thank you very much for being very generous and okay with it. As always, if you want to see some more, hit that thumbs up, support the channel. It helps the channel grow, helps the video get more popular, gets more eyes on the video, it helps everything, so much appreciated. Right, we're going to get ahead of this ship and then we can plot an ambush, so I will see you in a few minutes. Hi everyone, welcome back. Right, so we've been plotting this ship with these ships, we've been sailing around them, we got ahead of them, set up an ambush. They had a little surprise up their tail. Look at this. Yes, the surprise, the ace up their sleeve was indeed, they seem to be escorted by a destroyer, which we weren't planning on. Okay, but so that's okay. We'll maybe we'll have a shot at the destroyer. If we can take her out, then we've got two potential targets relatively easily. There they are. So there's three ships. Two cargo container-y type ships and a destroyer right there. So I think we'll try and we'll wait till they come onto the map because I don't think my predicted course is 100% accurate. So if we give them a bit of time, I'm probably going to adjust this a touch. Just be going through the middle of it like that. That looks slightly better. So we're about 1,050 meters from their predicted course. We are just on the edge of their radar. Their sonar, sorry. So, yeah, all things considered, it's not a bad place to be. We have 4 steam torpedoes loaded in tubes 1 to 4. What we need to do is wait till we get the identification up, and then we'll start plotting it. Right. So here they are. They're coming into our zone now. Let's just adjust that slightly. Oh, it's way off. It's not really a big deal. I like to use it as a bit of a guide. There. How's that? Yeah, that's more or less good. Right, what we need to do is start their calculations. So let's work out their speed. So we'll go between the lines. Bop. Bop. There we go. And we'll do a 1 minute speed check. And we'll get a rough calculation for their speed in knots. Oh, big stretch. Sorry about that. It's been a long time coming waiting for this. They're obviously coming within the range of our kind of ambush thing now. We are hopefully just on the little outskirts of this anti-submarine sonar detecting thing. So the red is their active and the yellow is their passive. So I'm hoping we are just outside that, so that should be okay. Right, 15 seconds. Let's get the old pencil ready again. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3. Mark. There we go. Lovely. So that gives us a distance of... You can... Oh, what's wrong with this mouse? Its sensitivity is a bit weird today. Or my hand sensitivity. 250 meters. So if we quickly go into the speed conversions, 250 meters, 247 meters is 8 knots over a 1 minute duration. Lovely. So we're doing 8 knots. There we go. Got that all worked out. Lovely. Right. Okie dokie. Where are they? So it's you. Let's get you locked in. It's a warship. It's a Clemson destroyer. We know he's doing 8 knots. We just calculated that. Lovely. Are we locked on him? Don't appear to be. He's still quite a ways out. Range will be, how is that? It's not too far. It's going to be, as I say, about 1,000 meters. Let's just bring this a bit closer so I can get a little bit more accurate. There we go. Right. Try this again. Like that. There we go. Nice. Nice. And so from us to there is going to be 1,100 meters. So the range will be 1,100. Lovely. Angle about. Still some way off. We'll calculate that when he gets a little bit closer. Speed range be varying. All sorted. Clemson destroyer. What have we got back here then? Can't quite see. It's very dark. I might have to... you can see the scratches on the lens. I've already upped the gamma some. Might have to do it a little bit more. But, in the meantime, let's set these up. Let's get tube 1 right on the surface. And tube 2, yeah, I am going to fire 2 torpedoes at it. It's quite calm, so we're going to send it at the bottom, and we're going to go magnetic. You may think that's a waste, but if we can clear that destroyer, then we've got 2 potential easy kills, or easier kills. And so that's the kind of the deal there. Get rid of the destroyer. We've got 2 targets we can hopefully hit with ease. We'll have to check, see if they've got any deck guns, because if not, you know, we can get a little bit of deck gun action in 1943. Yeah, it wasn't much about, but we'll take the opportunity if it rises. Right, we're going to wait a little bit longer till they come onto us a little bit, so I'll see you in a few. Hi everyone, welcome back. Right, here we are. I've turned the gamma up even more, as you can probably tell, but it might at least allow you to see what we're doing. So, torpedo tube 1 and 2 are flooded, and we've got them set up. Good. Let's bring up the little map along the side here. So yeah, if we can get rid of this destroyer straight away, we are hopefully... Obviously they'll start darting about and doing some crazy stuff, but it's actually quite a large ship for a destroyer, isn't it? I think maybe it seems quite sizable compared to the usual destroyers that we see. We've got tube 2 at fast, tube 1 at medium. Let's get it to medium. Got a little bit of time yet. I'm hopeful we're going to be outside of the active sonar range, so we should be relatively okay, I think, I hope. Obviously, if we can get or score some hits on the destroyer, get rid of the destroyer, the two following vessels are going to sort of go crazy and zigzag and do defensive maneuvers and all that kind of jazz, which is fine, but then we can just shadow them a little bit more until they calm down, reform up, and then we'll try and do an attack further up the coast. Meanwhile, they are slowly being calculated. What we can do is obviously calculate the angle of bow. That's one thing we haven't done as yet. I'm just sitting there thinking, there's something I haven't done. Angle of bow, that'll be it. Angle of bow is 61. Ooh, hello. Why have we lost contact? Hang on. Hello. Hello.
Contact. Merchant. Moving slow. Closing. Bearing 306. Medium range.
We've lost her. Why is she not being locked on? Hello. Hello? Hello? Why have we lost visibility of the ship when it's right there? Okay, well, we can just have to do something else, which is kind of calculate that there. Angle of bow is 60. Can I adjust this? 65, which is about there. Okay, we've got a bit of a technical issue now. Stand by. I think we need to be firing about... So if we fire about there, tube 1. Fire. Tube 2.
Closing tube 1. Wird geschlossen.
Fire. And I don't know why we've lost the ability to latch on. Well, we'll just bring the periscope down.
Torpedo impact. Torpedo impact.
Okay, we got 2 good hits. Just bring the periscope up for a sneaky peek. She's gone. I'm assuming she's gone. She's stopped dead in the water. Yes, she's sinking. Right, for some reason, yeah, they're going crazy. I've lost... I don't know. I don't know why I can't lock onto them. All of a sudden, I went to the map to do the angle of bow, and we've lost the ability to lock onto the ships, so our visibility has been lost of the ships, which is slightly strange. Some sort of weird bug crept in there. Haven't seen that before. Well, probably have, but I can't recall seeing it before. Hi everyone, welcome back. Right, we've got ahead of them, and hopefully we've set up a reasonably good ambush for these 2 ships here. Right, Gamma is back to its normal position, so no more bright grayed out pictures as the day has dawned. Right, where are we looking then? There we go, smoke on the horizon over there. Lovely. I can't see them, they're quite some way away, so this is where we hit the little destroyer there. There's a destroyed unit sign which is apparently there, but you can't see it. Sometimes they go invisible. And obviously we've been plotting them up. They kind of zigzag like crazy up here, but they've now calmed down and we've set up an ambush further up the coast, as I said we would. We'll have a quick look at what that was. We know it was a Clemson destroyer for 1,190 tons. Nice. That was our 42nd ship sunk. That's 7,079 warship tonnage and 221,636 merchant tonnage so far, for a total of 228,715. Obviously hoping to add to that right now. So got a little bit of time because we got ahead of them for them to come onto us. Now, actually, are we in range of that? No. Oh, damn. They're not going to count for that. But anyway, doesn't matter. I haven't actually got these loaded, so let's get those loaded. That was a mistake. I just remembered that. I got distracted with that little bug we had last time. Not sure quite what happened there. But yeah, these are some way out, so we'll let them come onto us, and hopefully we'll get a nice ambush shot at them. We'll get a closer look at these ships, what they are. We know they're merchant ships, not quite sure exactly what they were. I think one was a tanker, looking at the as it started to dart around the sinking destroyer earlier, but I could be wrong. But anyway, we'll let them come onto us and we'll see what they are and what we can do. I'll see you in a few. Okay, there they are, and we can lock on, and it is indeed a tanker, which is good news. Do we know what kind of tanker it is? It's a T2 tanker. Difficult for me to say. Right, now we know what they are. We think they're doing 8 knots, but we've got a bit of time, so let's just do a calculation. If I can click on that, wow, my ability to click on things seems to be limited today. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a sign of getting old. I'm just not able to have the dexterity to do neat clicking. So we'll do the same thing again, just to make sure that everything is okay. 15 seconds gone. Obviously doing the full minute. And just to confirm that they are still doing 8 knots. 8 knots. Also to have a closer look at these ships. It would be nice if I don't know if we need to wait till they get a bit closer to see if they've got any armaments, because if not, we can fire one torpedo at them and then try and finish them off with a deck gun. Tankers are notoriously tough old ships anyway, so yeah. Right, just gone less than 10 seconds now. Come on, come on, come on. 5. Click. There we go. That gives us our distance in 1 minute, which is 250, which is 247, was indeed 8 knots. So that's fine. Okay, we got the periscope right at the waterline, as you can see. Water's bobbling over us, which is okay. Their visibility is that little grey circle is their visibility, so I don't know why it's so poor. It's not that bad a day. It's quite bright. It's a bit cloudy. Actually, does that look like a tanker behind it as well? It does, doesn't it? Anyway, so we know they're doing 8 knots. We've actually drifted a little bit. We're now doing 0 knots, but obviously we stopped and then we drifted a little bit. We'll be firing about 850 meters then, the range will be. Good. Bearing is all sorted. Okay, a little bit of time has passed and now they're coming quite close to the ship. Now, fingers crossed, when we did the angle of bow last time, this kind of really freaked it out and I'm not sure why. Angle of bow is 35. Okay, kind of hung in there this time, which is good. Go to 35, 36, there you go. We're just finishing loading torpedo tube 2, so let's go to select 3. And we'll select that. We'll get a magnetic.
Magnetic detonator switched on. Magnetic detonator switched on.
Switched it on twice, did you? I don't know. Why are you calling it out twice? I don't know. So we're going to do a magnetic shot at this one, and then let's get that flooded. And 4 can be a fast impact one. But we'll get this one set first. Angle of the dangle is working its way there now. The gyro angle, that is. Yes, she's got a forward deck gun. You can see on the foredeck, sorry, you can see a deck gun there. Can I? That's a little tanker, isn't it? She doesn't appear to have a deck gun. Interesting. But yes, the T2 tanker is in our sights. Here she comes. Yeah, if the other one doesn't, that'd be perfect. We'll get rid of this one, and we'll just double check once we hit this one, and see if we can't pop up and finish the other one off. Maybe totally with a deck gun. We could always have a snapshot of it with tube 1. Much of the calculations will be the same. So if we get tube 1, that can be fast, and we'll get that flooded as well. But we're going to go with the tube 3, the magnetic one first, because obviously it's a slow paced torpedo, so we should be able to fire it first, if that makes sense. Oh, what the hell, we're going to set it to medium. I don't like firing torpedoes at slow speed, it always goes feels a bit weird. Wrong one. That's the one I want. Is just double check on the angle of bow. 57. 57. Perfect. 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 Almost ready to fire. Stand by. We should be at battle stations really, but we're kind of getting quite chilled and with the situation these days. See a big American tanker. I think she's just got forward gun deck. Gun deck? Deck gun. Oh my god, I'm tired. Brain and mouth not really engaged particularly well today. That's a large old ship, that. It's going to be some lovely tonnage right there. Maybe a couple more turns of the old gyro angle, and we should be ready to go. All calm. I'm going to release tubes 3 and 4 at this tanker, and then we'll try and do a quick snapshot at the second ship. Stand by. Estimated impact time is 40 seconds, so it gives us a bit of time to get the other snapshot away before all hell breaks loose. Stand by to fire. 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 Right, quickly get onto this ship. Where is he? There she is. Oh, hang on. That's going to be a problem. Tube 1, select. Can we quickly just get her identified, see what she is?
Tracking new target.
Speed 8 knots, angle of bow. Fire.
Tube 1, fire. Closing tube 1. Wird geschlossen. Torpedo impact. Torpedo impact.
I think she's gone. There goes the distress flare. Beautiful. Meanwhile, the other ship is dodging, as you would expect. The torpedo is... Oh, I think it's just going to miss. It's just going to go behind her. Yeah, she's... that's... Oh. Yeah, it's going to miss behind. That was close. That was close. Oh, we almost snagged her. We almost snagged her. I'm hoping in hope that it does something, but no, it's going to go behind. But I do not see a deck gun on that ship. Yeah, it's just sailed behind her. So, we may well look to get the deck gun out and finish that other tanker off. But there is a T2 tanker in flames for 10,087 tons. So that takes us our merchant tonnage up to 231,723. Total tonnage of 238,802. 43 ships sunk. Lovely. Right. Okay, there she is. She's right ahead of us. We're going to close in. Where's me? Uzo, there we go. She's got no armament, so she's actually making a run for it, which is fine. We are at battle stations. We're closing in on her, and we will be looking to use the deck gun once we get a little bit closer. We are currently 1,600 meters. I suppose we could pop on the deck gun, even though we are blatting along. Still reasonably calm.
Yes, sir.
Cry the immortal words.
Man the deck gun!
Yes. Look at this. Right, there you go, boys. Stand by. Right, we want to get armor piercing. Let's get some high explosives going. Bring the gun over here. 1,600 is about there. Prepare to reload. Fire. Oh, right. Oh, it's not a bad shot, actually. That's right where we wanted it. Can we get closer? No, that's the closest zoom level we've got. Okay. Whoops, Daisy. On the rise of the wave, we obviously missed. It's closing a little bit more. Minor adjustments. So I don't know whether they've all gone the way to 3,000 feet. It's around about here. Got the wash breaking over. Boom, there we go. Hit the rear of the ship there. Can't see a bloody thing because of the water, but we're getting there. Try and get to the front of the ship so we can get the deck on fire. Just long. Trying to weigh up the range on the gun with the amount of movement the ship is doing. Oh, it's just short. Boom, right on the water level, beautiful. We are actually trying to hit the decks here, try and get them on fire, but that's a better shot. There, that's a better shot. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're looking for. Right, let's just keep her in shot so we can see if she does actually succumb to the damage. Boom, water line again. Usually I'll be delighted with those, but we're actually trying to hit the decks, as I said. There's smoke coming out. Look, there's smoke coming out all over the place now. There's fire below decks. Oh, there we go. Nice deck hit there. Oh, that was a bit shallow there. I'm trying to judge it a little bit, watching the nose of the ship, but the bow of the ship. Just trying to get it on a little bit of the downward. Once the bow is just crested, and then on the way down you can get some good shots there. Boom, there, that's a good one. Oh, all sorts of explosions. Let's continue our course. Oh, did I actually pull us away from the ship? Didn't mean to do that. All sorts of smoke coming out now. Hopefully that means it's soon to be the end of it. Ooh, lovely. We got 44 high explosive shells left. Boom! Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. How'd you like those apples? She's still going though. She's still going. Now she's properly alive. Maybe we need to switch over to armor piercing and... Crikey! Woo! Okay, she's pretty much a light. Let's get armor piercing and try and make her a colander so she takes on lots of water. Unless that was either... Oh, autosave. That was either a very good hit or she's deployed her smoke camouflage. I think it was the... I think it was the damage rather than any clever defensive mechanism. But she's stopped, and well, she's maybe not stopped, but she's definitely slowed, which means if she's lost her propulsion, the end is nigh. Okay, I need to probably bring the range down a little bit as we get a bit closer. Wow. Beautiful. Right on the waterline. Still going though. They're still battling away. That one was a bit high, that one. Do a bit of structural damage though. Bits of pieces pinging off. We can probably slow down.
Slow speed ahead.
She's still there though. Burning away. Still there. Crikey. Come on. Yeah, it's just below the water. Fantastic. She's got a little, you can still see a bit of a weight. So she's got some propulsion back there. Whoops. Putting a short one. Look at the debris. Look at the debris on the water though. They were some explosions. Right, we really need to get alongside so we can fire some down her broadside. Yeah, if we continue on this, of course, we'll come alongside and be able to get some side shots into her side. Oops. My bad. I think I did order... Yeah, they're bringing the external reserve torpedo in as well as they're reloading, so that's good news as well. She's still there. She's toughing it out. We are going the long way around here, I do realise that. There we go. Right on where the propellers would be. If she did have any propulsion, hopefully that's finished it off. It's just a bit short. Yep, so we need to get a bit more flooding happening so she loses control. Because at the moment she obviously has enough crew to battle the fires and battle the flooding. So we need to make it so they think, it's a lost cause. It's a bit of a high one, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm thinking we really should cut down the inside of it. Otherwise we'll be here all day. Okay, she's actually just gone. She's actually just gone. Damage has become too much. Okay. Who are you targeting, guys? Right, let's unman the deck gun. Or secure the deck gun is probably the official way of saying it.
Yes, sir.
Secure the deck gun!
Secure the deck gun!
That's what I said. Good. Excellent. Right. Our 44th kill. It was a Ranger medium tanker for 3,422 tons. So it takes our tonnage so far, 2 warship tons. 7,079 merchant tons, 235,145 tons. Total tonnage 242,224 tons with 44 ships sunk. Wow! Wowzer! Well, that has been a fantastic return to the weekly patrol. I am delighted with that. 3 ships sunk, 2 tankers, and a escorting destroyer. Happy days. I think we're going to leave it there for this week. Thank you ever so much for joining me on this week's patrol. I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry about last week's no-show. Come away from battle stations now. As always, if you want to see some more and you want to help the channel grow, please hit that thumbs up button on the video and share it with all your friends, share on social media and all that kind of good stuff. And I will see you next time with the crew of U77 in more Silent Hunter 5. I'll see you then.